Hello there. I'm glad you decided to join CoinSuri's channel again. I'll be providing the opinions of various analysts who have spoken out on this. This many experts are so certain that the long-awaited XRP bull run is about to happen is something I haven't heard in years. It's unusual for me to see multiple analysts come to the same conclusion that XRP is probably going to run. So I thought I'd mention that. But this has happened before. For example, to all of my channel viewers in 2020, I would have to look at a chart to be sure, but I think it was either around the middle of October or the beginning of November. In addition, I noticed greetings to everybody. A number of the analysts whose work I follow are talking about XRP and saying that it will soon explode, which is really strange to me. Plus, it started running after a few days, a week, or any amount of time at all, without any prior notice. Also, it ran as if it hadn't run for a long time due to its propensity to stick around. You were there, so you know what it was like, right? It lingered at the 20-something cent region for months at a time, seemingly unmoving. While some analysts found the numbers interesting, others scoffed, stating things like, "This is about pop. This bad boy is not pop." Yeah, that's right. From 20-something cents or whatever it was, it went up. The price increased from about 25 cents to more than 80 cents in the span of a week or two. It was probably in the month of November 2020 as well. This is the kind of environment I'm seeing right now, with XRP obviously valued higher than in 2020. That's all I'm trying to say. That is correct. It would have been higher to begin with had the Sekman attack not occurred. However, by 2020, it will have risen significantly. Also, I am no longer constrained by the absurd SEC litigation. As a result, the idea that, should XRP persist, we may witness more than 6 years have passed, and at last, the humiliating demonstration we've been waiting for has come. Let me be clear, I am not here to offer financial advice and have zero background in the subject. On top of that, you shouldn't let anything I say sway your purchasing decisions. I'm simply a random person who enjoys making films on cryptocurrency for fun on YouTube. This is a headline from XRP, a cryptocurrency that has broken out of the 6-year triangle and is now heading for $3.50 according to analysts. It's funny because I really don't want to go through all that again. So in one of my earlier videos I highlighted the position that they're discussing right now, that of a chart analyst named JD. The only reason I felt the need to mention it is because it stands out. But what does it tell you about a longer or higher time frame even when you look at a somewhat shorter time frame, like the chart movement over the past several years? You can assume his preference despite his officially asking a question because chart analysts are so enthusiastic about cryptocurrency. Put XRP in the hashtag whenever you observe a pump like the ones from 2017. What transpired in late 2017 and early 2018 needs no explanation. I'm sure you all know. A record-breaking XRP face melt rally occurred at that moment. You can see the result when he finally got that massive advantage. Yes, I understand. That was supposed to be this part, the very first one, right? According to the rules, the first one happened in one of the spring months. Either that, or I need to buy tickets or accept the fact that I'm being very general. Still, the first half of 2017 saw a leg up, and the second half saw a blow-off peak, which, to be honest, didn't constitute the bulk of the rally in percentage terms. You, on the other hand, want to talk about money. The breakdown did indeed happen there. Back in 2017 or early 2018, that would have taken place. Therefore, he is taking notice of this as he knows that this definitely does not occur all at once. Still, he notes that looking back at what happened when XRP finally went live in the first half of 2017, you can see his point. It is possible that we are currently in such circumstance, and be mindful of that very second. From what I remember, XRP went up in price from about half a penny to around 42 cents. We just had him superimpose that on this left-hand chart, which highlights recent events and shows that, to put it mildly, if you have an activity like that, your face melts. Social media giant Facebook has swiftly surpassed $1 in Bitcoin, demonstrating its evident interest for the market. Because of Love Crypto's post this morning, he is eroding the bone and believes that more than $20 is actually possible. although I do expect a correction in March. I hope it is only a short, sharp adjustment before the highly anticipated XRP bull run. It seems like that chance is shown by charts. According to the rules of history, this must take place. The most important thing is that Bitcoin breaks all records this week. Therefore, I will spare a few moments to elaborate, even though I will not provide a due date. For a long time, I have been stating that it is imperative that Bitcoin takes the required steps before XRP can achieve a new top. If Bitcoin doesn't hit a new all-time high in enterprise discovery this cycle, I don't see XRP reaching one either. So, if I had to bet right now, and I could be wrong, I'd say there's a decent chance Bitcoin will. Even if it occurs at the tail end of the cycle, XRP will follow in due course according to historical precedent. Our season will still be fantastic regardless of what happens. He goes on to state that the XRP IMACD LMACD must be printed with a bullish crossover C chart utilizing the second log MACD to 2 weeks. Not a shark here. Please don't think that I have any idea what that particular one is. One of the most up-and-coming hip-hop artists right now is MACD. In my view, a surge in large-cap cryptocurrencies is necessary to displace number 3 Bitcoin D, and you see that in every single cycle, doesn't it? In order to have a different season, what must take place? Indeed, as long as everything takes off in a more spectacular way, you can notice a fall in dominance even when Bitcoin's price climbs. That covers a great deal of ground throughout human history. So, according to his theory, there will be a short bull market when Bitcoin reaches $100,000 before March 2024 becomes the new March 2017. It's strange that he just now says this, considering he has been on board with this extended cycle idea and I have been pushing crypto for years. Actually, in my last video, I covered some of the ideas put up by Raoul Pal, a former CEO at Goldman Sachs and a tech developer. They attribute Bitcoin's cyclical nature to its relatively extended liquidity cycle, which is little under 4 years. It doesn't quite conform to their idea, and that is the main reason why. He wanted to know if you've noticed anything unusual, like a TARP, this year, so he asked. Consequently, it would align with those types of concepts. I mean, I already think the stories surrounding Bitcoin have been harmed, but that would really wreck the story. Is that so? That concludes my remarks. Then there was the chart analyst Dark Defender's post about the show starting now at 66.49. Why would it be the case? Everyone in the XRP community who follows him knows that he is talking about XRP by above 66.49. He means XRP price is higher than 66.49 cents. According to him, that's when the real fireworks begin. Who knows where we are now? Perhaps that will have happened before I post this. In Oregon, things happen swiftly. As you might be aware, you should expect to face substantial obstacles and the complete collapse of the Bitcoin market. I can't think of a single cycle where this hasn't happened. It's normal to anticipate large corrections, particularly during really powerful rallies. In the past, it has been greater than 15%, 20%, and 30%. It really did happen. It would be quite peculiar if that hadn't happened. Nonetheless, I will not be the least bit scared even if it were to happen. Afterwards, Dark Defender posted that today is March 1st. This is the one from the day before. Then, yesterday I got one and today I got another. At XRP, we are on March 1st. We have 62.58 cents, which is short of our goal of 64.62 cents. But it is still not enough to break the orange and conclude the month. One of those Pokemon guys is aiming for Ikamoka clouds, and the MACD is in favor of keeping going in that direction. At first, I'm sorry about the $1. Afterwards, I think we've reached the Fibonacci level, which is $1.88. You might get complimentary breadsticks at that posh Italian joint. Following that, he predicts that XRP will reach a figure of $1.80. What you're getting now is an update from yesterday. On March 1st, we aim to receive 64.62 cents, returning to our Fibonacci level. XRP hit 64 cents on March 2nd, which is March 1st in the US. In the coming days, strive for 77.7 cents. The next one will be $1. Quickly considering the possibility, He comes to the realization that such an event has occurred before, and could happen again in the coming days. You bring up the idea of increasing the price of XRP from its present level to 77 cents. Especially during the recent low points of XRP, I can hear a lot of people complaining. As I've already mentioned, at first glance, everything seems impossible. But when something unexpected happens one day, it suddenly becomes possible. Plus, looking back, we can see that it had to happen eventually. All right, then the perspective changes. Oh, come on, we're getting close. It would surprise me if that weren't true. The most reasonable thing to do would be for everyone to be happy and confident. So I hope such is the case. The moment will come when it does. But, in the comments section below, you are allowed to express your opinions. Are you planning on stopping by Fibonacci for their endless breadsticks and maybe a chicken parmesan or spaghetti and meatballs dish? I am not a financial expert, so you should not rely your purchases or sales on my advice. The video ends with that. Like and subscribe. As always, hope to see you soon.